Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. And it is now time. Mr. Brett Spencer rejoins me here as it's time for that Magulac Tire Service roster report. We'll take a look at the Western Indians, the visitors on the scoreboard to start things off.
Take it down, Bowles. Western Latham, some people call them. I'm going to call them Western Indians tonight. They're going to carry 15 on this tournament roster. That's your maximum. 7 seniors, 1 junior, 4 sophomores, 3 freshmen. It's number 1, Wyatt McClay. He's 5'7". He's a sophomore. A 5'7" senior. That's number 2, Tyler Kearns. 3, that's Braden Jones, a 5'10" freshman. Number 4 is Baden Taylor, a 5'11" sophomore. A senior at 5'9", that's Sam Cataneo. I like the name. He wears the 10 jersey. 11, Drew Haggy. He's 5'11". He is a senior. A freshman at 5'9", Landon Owens. He wears the 12 jersey. 13, Cam Janes, 6'2", senior. A 6'1" senior is 21, Alex Sylvan. 22, that's Cutter Clay, a 5'10" senior. Another senior at 6'23", Aiden Riggs. 32 is Josiah Satterfield. He's 6'3". He's a sophomore. A freshman at 5'8", number 33, Eric Radaball. 54 is Chase Ware, 6'1", sophomore. And 55, that's Foster Davis. He's 6'1". He is a junior. They are coached by Mr. Doug Williams. He's assisted by one of the great assistants. Everybody calls him, his buddies call him TJ. It's Tyler Jemison. The athletic director is Ms. Beth Alexander and Sonia Rittenhouse. The principal, Dr. J.R. Roush, and the superintendent, Brock Brewster. Now the cheerleaders for the Indians, it's going to be Delaney Bolden, Macy Colburn, Samantha Dixon, Ms. Callie Farmer, I like the name with that farmer in there, Michaela Glass, Chelsea Hahn, Kaylee Penwell, Aubrey Rose, Jaylee Tackett, Ariana Teed, and Selena Vurez. And the advisor, that's going to be Carolyn Wessel.
Thank you very much, Brett. We'll take a quick break. We'll continue with the Magulac Tire Service roster report. We'll take a look at the Fairfield Lions. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Southern Ohio Retro Foam installs open and closed cell foam insulation for existing and new construction homes, pole barns, and more. Retro Foam injected foam wall insulation will save you money on your energy bills, decrease noise, and add comfort by sealing even the smallest of openings in your walls, crawl space, or attic, whether you have metal, masonry, or frame construction. Southern Ohio Retro Foam is locally owned and operated and is located in Hillsboro, Ohio. Call Wes at 937-402-0536 to request a free quote. Visit southernohioretrofoam.com for more information.
McCarty Associates is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm serving Southern Ohio for more than 60 years. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
Dealing with a backed up toilet, a slow draining sink, or standing water in your shower? Let the experts at Zoom Drain handle all your drain and sewer needs. Their team of highly trained specialists have all the equipment to get your wastewater lines flowing their best, whether it's an emergency or planned maintenance. Don't let a clogged drain or sewer ruin your day. Give the team at Zoom Drain a call at 513-301-2815 to schedule your service today.
The Fairfield Athletic Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fairfield Lions. The Athletic Boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Lions understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations! Your hard work and drive show through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, or any other sport, the Fairfield Athletic Boosters say, good luck, Lions and Lady Lions.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show, and now the Magulac Tire Service roster report includes the Fairfield Lions.
Big down Bowles, Fairfield Lions. They're only going to have 10 on the tournament roster. It's going to be 3 seniors, 2 juniors, 5 sophomores. Number 1, Griffin Friend. He's 6 foot. He is a sophomore. Another 6 foot sophomore. That's number 3, Caleb Barrera. 5, that's Brody Smith. He's 6'1". He is a sophomore. Caleb Rice, a sophomore at 5'10", will wear the 10 jersey tonight. Number 11 is Logan McIntosh, 6'3" senior. A 5'11" senior is number 12, Dane Hudson. 15 is Lane Burgess. He's 5'10". He is a sophomore. A 5'10" junior, Zachary Asherit. He wears the 23 jersey. 33 is Chase Newman, a 6'2" senior, and a 6'3" junior rounding out this roster. Number 34, Quentin McIntosh. The coach, one of my favorites, Quentin Williams. He's assisted by Scott Williams, Raymond Friend, Bryson Simmons, and Clay Walker. The athletic director, that's Mr. Jimmy Barnett. The principal, Stephen Hackett, and the superintendent, Keisha McCoy. Now the cheerleaders for the Lions, it's going to be Michaela Brown, Emily Caudill, Jillian Harvey, Ms. Ava Hooper, Riley Lowe, Remy Moon, Allison Pavey, Landry Teeters, and the mascot, that's Mary Jackson.
Thank you very much, Brett. It's time we move on from the Magulac Tire Service roster report. We'll be back. We'll talk a little bit about the Western Indians as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Sherwood Auto and Camper Sales in Hillsboro is the area's biggest name in outdoor adventures. Check out their new line of e-bikes and accessories and cruise around in style. And if you need a place to store your new e-bike, Sherwood also offers Amish-made Wheat Ridge barns. 2024 camping trailer models are priced too low to advertise, and Sherwood is offering clearance prices on all remaining 2023 models. 2025 models are rolling in. Shop now for the best selection. Find it all and begin your outdoor adventure at Sherwood Auto and Camper Sales in Hillsboro or online at SherwoodAutoCamperSales.com.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
One of the biggest rivalries in sports is reigniting on Sunday, March 16th at West Union High School.
Dylan Lowe. Dylan shot up and in.
Come out as the Venture Production Hawks battle the Adams County Sheriff's Eagles.
Duncan Darrell's been known to shoot a three. Loads one up and puts it in.
Doors open at 1 p.m. Tip-off at 2.
Out top, it comes there again to Brian Carroll. Shot up and in.
Three-pointer.
Come and enjoy a big day of basketball action or tune in on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Western Indians. As Brett said, we talked about the Western Latham. That's where they are. Everybody, there's Easterns all over the state. There's Eastern Beaver, Eastern Brown, Eastern. Well, it's a little bit with Western the same way. That's why we designate them Western Latham. This is a ball club coached by Doug Williams. Doug Williams, a guy that we know pretty well. Doug was the coach at Western Brown for a while. His stepdad is Mr. Tim Cook, as the athletic director at Western Brown. Doug, an excellent coach. This team averages 63.2 points per game offensively. They give up 55.9. They are 14-8 coming in here, 5-5 in league play. What league do they play in? They play in the Southern Ohio Conference. They play against Eastern Beaver, Sims Valley. Sims Valley, the team that Huntington knocked off. Why is that important? Well, Huntington we'll see tomorrow night, as a matter of fact. They finished ahead of Northwest and South Gallia. This is a ball club that, Brett, we saw last year. They've got a couple of really, really nice players, but they're very offensive-oriented, aren't they?
Very offensive-oriented. They're very aggressive on defense. They like to play up-tempo. You've got three different players going to have about, if averages hold true, they're going to have about 57% of the scoring. That's going to be Drew Hagee, Landon Owens, and Cam James. Each of them average right around 12 points a game, so that's going to be about 36 points of the, I think Don said 63. And but it's a good ball club, and they're always well coached.
Well, and it's as I said, Doug's been there long enough that the program has settled in, and this is a program that's been a bit up and down in the past, but now they're on track. They've got 2 or 3 years now where they've had a great degree of success, and that will continue with Doug as the coach. And now they are facing off against the Fairfield Lions. The Fairfield Lions under head coach Quentin Williams. 17-6 is their record, 11-2 in league play. They finished in first in Division II in the Shack. They average 56.2 points per game offensively, but they only give up 42.8 points per game. That's a 13.4 difference. This is a ball club that plays offense, but they're all about defense.
I agree. It's a ball club that, coming into the season, I thought it was going to be Griffin Friend that was going to be the leading scorer. It ended up being Brody Smith, averages a little over 17 points. But I tell you, I think the difference in this game, as much as I respect Western, it's going to be, to me, Logan McIntosh and Quentin McIntosh. We just covered them last Thursday, and the McIntosh boys were up above the rim and played all around the rim, offensive, defensive boards all night long. And I don't know that Western's going to be able to keep them off those boards. Well, and to give you some comparison, these two teams met earlier this year, and it was Western winning at Western, but by only 2. Now, interestingly enough, Western also played North Adams and lost to North Adams by 1. What's it mean? It should be a really good matchup. I agree.
I mentioned to somebody, I said, I think Fairfield is favored because they're playing really good at the end. That person turned around and says, yeah, but Western's playing good too.
Yeah.
So should be a great game. We'll be back. We've got more as we continue with the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Final clearance sale on all remaining 2024 models in stock at Jerry Haig Motors. $8,000 off 24 Suburban or Tahoes with Chevy Loyalty. Or check out a 24 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab RST with $10,000 off with Chevy Loyalty. All 24 models priced to sell. Hurry in for the best selection. Trade-ins are welcome. No gimmicks or tricks added to the deal. So stop in at Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. I'm Steve Haig, and I want your business.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 77-acre multi-purpose farm near Peebles, Ohio, with 800 feet of frontage on Brush Creek, featuring a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath log home, full walkout basement, and 2-car garage, plus several barns and outbuildings with fenced pasture. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
Nothing like the crack of a bat.
3, and it's a ground ball to the pitcher. They'll get the runner at second. Can they turn 2? They do.
C103 and 995 The Edge, along with Good Guys Radio TV baseball action, is here.
And this is going to be knocked out, fly ball towards center field. It's going to hit the gap. That's going to bring Gallinger home and be good for a double for Holden.
Between regular season baseball and tournament season baseball action, we have it all for you, all for free.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You know the Magulac Tire Service roster includes a look at the starting lineup, and here's Brett to do that.
Take it down, Bowles. Western Indians are going to start 4 seniors, 1 freshman. It's going to be number 11, Drew Hagee. He's 5'11". He is a senior. That lone freshman, 5'9", Landon Owens, wearing the 12 jersey. 13, Cam Janes. He'll also start 6'2". He's a senior. 6'1" senior, Alex Sylvan, wearing the 21 jersey, and 22, Cutter Clay, a 5'10" senior. Now, the youth of Fairfield. They're going to have one senior, three sophomores, and one junior. It's going to be number 1, Griffin Friend, 6-foot sophomore. Another 6-foot sophomore, Caleb Barrera, wearing the 3 jersey. 5, Brody Smith, another sophomore at 6'1". 11, Logan McIntosh, 6'3" senior, and Quinton McIntosh, 6'3" junior. And by the way, Don, I talked about the Lion cheerleaders. I forgot to tell them about the advisors. Mea culpa to Audrey Purvis and Jana Hodson. They are the coaches and the advisors for the cheerleading squad for the Fairfield Lions.
And that takes care of that. Just to mention a program note, there was some difficulties. I think that's an understatement at the downtown gym in Waverly. And bottom line, there was near riot. And maybe I shouldn't say riot, but there was a lot of there was an altercation at the end of the game preceding the Eastern ball game. So that game has been delayed, and it will not go on the air until 8:45. You can listen to that on 99.5 The Edge. It'll be Eastern versus Chesapeake. It did not involve anybody with Eastern or with Chesapeake. It was Fairland and Wheelersburg. And it came to fisticuffs and all kinds of good things. And anyway, that game is delayed. So if you want to listen to them, you can stay watching us and listen to us with the other ear, however you want to do it. But that game is on, but it is running late. So we'll take another great break. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding, family owned and operated since 1958.
On the radio most of the time, I'd say that municipal court judge is thinking, I want to have some more people in my courtroom.
I think there's a chance.
Yeah.
Yes, I do believe there's a chance of that. And these referees had better be in pretty good shape because these teams are going to get it up and down the floor a bit.
Correct.
This will be, fortunately, a closer game than the last one was. Out there jumping at center court is going to be Cam Janes jumping it off against Logan McIntosh, and Fairfield controls the tip. Back to Quinton it goes, and then setting the offense will be Caleb Barrera. Barrera goes left side to Friend. Friend will just work it up, just a little challenge of the defense. And back out top. And they'll rotate back out to Logan McIntosh, and now to Barrera again. He'll take it off the left side, 14-foot jumper off the back. Nope, but it's tipped out off of Fairfield. But, you know, Brett, that's an indication of what you were talking about. Quinton Williams.
McIntosh.
How many times am I going to do this? Quinton McIntosh way up in the air, almost cleared that ball away. As now with the basketball, Haggie. Haggie swings it right side over there to Janes. Janes put it on the floor, then go to the right elbow, goes back out right side over there to Owens.
Both ball clubs very disciplined.
Haggie with the ball and a shot off the left side. Rebound off the missed shot. Griffin Friend goes the other way. Ahead, right shot side to Logan McIntosh. And now to Friend. Picked up defensively out there by Cutter Clay. Again, 6:59 to go in our first quarter. No score yet. Barrera back to Logan McIntosh. Logan and Quinton McIntosh both on the floor. And Logan drives in for a shot. He's fouled. He'll go to the foul line.
Nice clear out on that left side to give Logan McIntosh that opportunity to blow past his defender, and he did so. That foul is going to be called on Drew Haggie. That's his team's first game's first. There is no score.
After the game, we'll get inside the game with our winning coach. Coach's Comment Show presented by ACRMC Family Medicine. First foul shot is up and good, and Fairfield takes the first lead of the ball game. They lead 1-0 with 6:48 to go in our first quarter. Second foul shot is good as well. Make it a 2-0 score, Fairfield. Western with the basketball. Owens goes far over their left side. Once again to Haggy, and back with Haggy with it off the right side now.
Straight up man-to-man by Fairfield. They're going to create a turnover off the leg of Mr. Haggy.
And it will be Fairfield basketball as they're going to show a little full court pressure again. Inbounds pretty easily there to Logan McIntosh. Logan picked up out there by Haggy. Directs a little traffic. He'll go left side. Turnaround jumper up off the rim. Nope. Rebound back down Haggy. Hook pass out ahead there to Clay. And we'll get what?
There's going to be a foul called.
That'll go against Fairfield, I guess.
Logan McIntosh picks up his first foul. Fairfield's first team foul as well. 2-0. Fairfield on top on the strength of 2 Logan McIntosh free throws.
So our 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games, March 28th, driving in off the right side. A shot by Owens was interrupted there by Quentin McIntosh. Skip pass back out off the rebound to Clay. Back over left side to Haggy. He touches the ball in every sequence. Now turn around, clear out block again off a Sylvan shot.
Quentin McIntosh swats that one away.
That game is at North Adams High School. Girls basketball, boys basketball, slam dunk contest, you name it, we've got it. Plus lots of money given away for scholarships. Sylvan off the left side, saves the ball back in off a turnover. Fairfield with the ball.
Second turnover on Western.
Brody Smith, first touch of the ball. Right side to Friend. Top of the key, 3-shot, up and good.
Yes.
5-0 Fairfield. 5:35 to go in the first quarter. Fairfield with the lead. And we're going to get what?
They're going to call Quentin McIntosh for a foul. That's his first, team second.
Time for that scoreboard update. The first one of the night brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union. They are the tax professionals. The score, it's 5-0. Fairfield with the lead. Special thanks to our studio producer, Miss Sarah Rigdon, as always doing a magnificent job. Haggy has the basketball. Again, he touches it absolutely every sequence. He'll kick it back out left side for a 3-shot. Off the rim, that was Sylvan again. Stick back up off the right side and in. Owens scores the first basket of the night for Western. 5-2 the score, Fairfield leads.
How about that for a 5'9" freshman getting into this game early over the McIntosh boys with that rebound?
Griffin Friend, that was a nice look. Barrera has it, back out top now to Quentin and then to Griffin Friend. Back left side, Barrera for a 3. Nope, that's off the mark. May have been tipped. Back we go the other way, Janes looks right side, over there to Owens again. Owens for a wide open 3 look. That's off the front of the rim. Barrera with the basketball out ahead. He'll find Friend. Friend driving in right side, misses the shot. Rebound back down to Owens, almost a takeaway. Now driving in, shot up off the right side. Janes, it's up and in, make it 5-4 now. We're back to a 1-point ball game.
Cam Janes, his first 2 points of the game.
4:17 to go in the first quarter. Again, a 1-point ball game. Friend working out there against Clay. And they'll kick it far right side. Brody Smith for a 3, and he buries it.
Turns around and looks at the fans for Western, which they have a packed crowd across from us.
Much bigger crowd than we had in our first game, by the way, as Owens has the ball knocked away, but it's recovered. Back out off the left, they'll go over there to Clay. Dribbling around to Janes. Very different than our first game because there's no true big man in this game. Shot up and partially blocked underneath by Smith. Taken away by Friend. Good clean defense there by Fairfield at the basket, at the rim.
Well, a little anxiety here for me. Logan McIntosh playing very aggressive defense. Already has 1 foul early in this game. I'm hoping he doesn't continue that at the top of the key.
Barrera. Couple of crossovers. He'll go to Smith. Smith, a little ball fake, puts it on the floor, and then goes to Quentin.
Don, Western seems to open up the left side of the lane, almost baiting somebody to try and come up that left side.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a planned defense. Logan McIntosh turnaround jumper. Nope. Rebound back down to Janes. We'll go back the other way. 4-point ball game, 8-4 Fairfield. Shot up off the left side, no good. Rebound back down to Quentin McIntosh again. Out to Logan.
There's some physicality going on those rebounds. Players boxing out, players pushing off. This is good stuff.
And the referees are letting them play, and if you listen to us that's what Brett and I like to watch. Little hop and a 3-shot from the corner by Barrera. Nope. Rebound. Out it goes to Haggie. Ahead left side. It'll be Janes, and will we get a foul? Yes, we will, I do believe. It'll be against Fairfield.
Brody Smith's going to pick up that foul. That's going to be his first, team's third. A couple substitutions come in for Western. We have Sam Cataneo is coming in, as well as Mr. Foster Davis. Foster's a 6'1" junior. Mr. Cataneo is a 5'9" senior.
Western has cool names. I like that. Cataneo, and I like Foster Davis. I like that. 2:27 to go first quarter. Dribbling left side is Owens.
How about the referee, Mr. Maulmeister?
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Haggie off the screen there by Cataneo and kicks it back out off the top side. Lost ball by Janes.
Great defense by Friend, beating his player to the point or to the spot on defense.
Haggie goes to the foul line, kicks it back out again to Owens for a 3-shot. Nope. Rebound back down. Quentin McIntosh to Logan. Minute 58 to go in the first. Now right side, Friend for a 3-shot. He liked it, but it didn't stay down. Nice rebound there by Smith. Back it'll go Logan McIntosh for a 3, and he'll drop one.
Logan McIntosh now 5 points in the game.
11-4 the score. We want to thank Brandon Rigdon, our producer-director of our Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Component. As they go inside, nice little dish to the trailer, inside to Cataneo. He puts it up and in, making it 11-6.
We have the timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on Good Guys Radio TV, as well as C103, brought to you and presented by CMT Components.
Step into your career at the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center on March 25th from 4 to 7 p.m. Tour our building, meet our expert instructors, and explore 12 hands-on programs designed for real-world success. High school guidance counselors will be available to assist you with enrollment and answer questions. Ohio Valley CTC provides hands-on career training while allowing students to participate in sports, take college classes, and enjoy the full high school experience. Enrollment is based on availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. Visit the Ohio Valley CTC on March 25th to see how we can help you pioneer your pathway.
One minute and 28 seconds to go in our first quarter. We certainly want to welcome our Western Indian viewers and listeners. We certainly enjoy bringing you our broadcast. And, of course, all the folks from the Shack, we like having you with us as well. Fairfield Lions, there's no doubt that we favor the Fairfield Lions a little bit. They're the team we cover all year, but that doesn't mean we don't appreciate good basketball from another team like Western. Out top, Barrera with the ball. Goes off the screen, then swings it back over to Friend. Friend dribbling left side. There's that open left side again, Brett. And the shot missed, no good. Put back up and in. Quentin McIntosh makes it 13-6. Again, Fairfield with the lead. And again, they'll go over the left side there to Janes. Janes, a nice little give and go. It's challenged inside by Smith. Missed shot. Back we go, Logan McIntosh driving in, kicks it to the trailer. Barrera now back out. He'll feed it to Smith for a 3. It's up. It's good. 16-6 now. Fairfield with the lead.
Nice floor presence by Caleb Barrera. He's not been hot like he was last Thursday, and so he found that open man, Brody Smith, who knocked down his second three-pointer for 6 points on the evening.
Haggie, nice spin move off the right side, but the basket won't go in. Just a little short. Rebound back out ahead to Smith. Smith, a crossover dribble, goes left side to Logan McIntosh. The winner of this game comes back to play South Webster at Ohio University on Sunday. The ball lost away, turnover Fairfield.
First turnover by Fairfield in the game.
Owens driving ahead, misses a shot, rebound. Good defense there on the part of Quentin McIntosh on the buzzer shot. No, we'll be back. Second quarter after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
When you're hungry on your way to the game, from the game, or any other time of day, stop in for a great bite at the Leesburg Dairy Barn. Try the famous Lee's Burger, footlong conies, mac and cheese bites, peanut butter shaker, and more. Check out the full menu and order online at leesburgdairybarn.com or call ahead at 937-780-1011. Stop in for their $10 meal deal Monday to Thursday from 11 to 4. Soft serve is back in the Burg at Leesburg Dairy Barn. Open every day but Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Have you heard the roar of the lion?
No, I can't say that we have.
Well, allow me to give you a look into that sacred call.
Please, enlighten us.
The Fairfield Lions rally on the roar, instilling pride and hearts for generations to come.
You don't say.
I do say. From our excellence in sports to our prestige in academics, you couldn't find a prouder crowd.
The Lions must be unbelievable.
You've got that right. Fairfield's ever-expanding programs pave way for prime educational opportunities.
They truly are second to none.
You wouldn't be mistaken there.
On the arc in that first quarter, going 4 for 7.
Owens bounce pass right side there to James. Dribbling out top. Couple changes out there for Fairfield. We'll get those in the middle in a moment. Foster Davis with a shot. No good. Rebound back up and in. That was Drew Hagee, making it 16-9 now. That'll cut that lead back to 7.
Chase Newman in for Fairfield.
Yes, it's Newman, Logan McIntosh, Griffin Friend, Brody Smith, Caleb Barrero. And so it was Quentin McIntosh that went out. Barrera with the basketball. 3-shot out top. Nope. Rebound saved back in. But it'll be out. They'll say it was out of bounds. So it'll go the other way, Western. Basketball and Snappy Tomato Pizza are the perfect pair. Order from your local Snappies in West Union or Seaman and download the free Snappy app to unlock delicious perks.
Another great name checking back in for Western, one of their starters, Cutter Clay.
7:13 to go in the half. And if you folks are new to listening, we mean that as compliments. We like unique names. We like them. It's fun. Makes our broadcast fun. Cutter Clay with the basketball. I like it, distinguished, Cutter Clay.
Yes.
Sounds like he ought to be a horseman or something. Landon Owens.
3 syllables and an entire name. That's good.
Yes. Cataneo off the left side. Shot up, no good. Will get a foul, I believe, against Fairfield. Coach Quentin Williams not happy about that call. I don't know if he's unhappy with the player or unhappy with the referee.
That foul's going to be called against Caleb Barrera, only his team's first in this second quarter. Going to the free throw line to shoot 2, that'll be Mr. Drew Hagee.
Quentin Williams, one of the more passionate coaches we do business with. Hagee at the foul line, hits the foul shot, making it 16-10. On the other hand, Doug Williams, a little more sedate, although he's been known to get riled a bit.
Quentin McIntosh checks back in for Fairfield, also in for Western. That's going to be Alex Sylvan. He's back in the game, one of the original starters.
Drew Hagee at the foul line. He can pull his team within 5 here, and he does. Make it 16-11 now. 6:43 to go in our first quarter. Got to talk to Nancy Walker down below. She's here supporting the Fairfield fans. The team. The fans, too.
Turnover off the leg of Mr. Barrera.
It happens.
It does.
And we'll have
Caleb Rice going to check in for Fairfield.
Caleb Rice has been a fixture off the bench for Fairfield all season long.
Boy, what great minutes he gave him last Thursday night. I was very impressed by his play.
Owens runs the point, swings off the screen there by Hagee. Hagee off the cut, gets the ball,
Yep.
then there'll be a
Stepped on that baseline on the long rebound there.
missed shot. And off the missed shot, as Brett said, the rebounder stepped on the baseline. Now, do you call that a missed shot or a turnover?
I'm going to call them both. No, just
there you go. It's interesting
Yeah.
because, I mean.
He had possession there for a moment. Griffin Friend's going to check back in for Fairfield. He'll have possession of the ball.
Friend with the basketball, as Brett says, working there in the backcourt against Cutter Clay.
Don, I've been interested with Logan McIntosh bringing the ball over half court most of the time, starting the offense with his height. I didn't see him being that playmaker.
Smith tried to bounce pass it at the baseline, and I believe he stepped on it. Same thing going back the other way.
You are correct, sir. He stepped on the baseline himself.
Just as Barry Chevrolet can hook you up with the keys to a new vehicle, we'll give you the keys to the second half of the Barry Chevrolet halftime report. 16-11 the score. Western trailing, but they have the basketball. Huge crowd here for Western. Good crowd for Fairfield as well. This is, even though I guess you'd call this their secondary gym at Waverly, this is a big gymnasium. Driving in right side, they feed it back over. Nice dish back inside there to Alex Sylvan. He scores, make it 16-13.
Alex Sylvan's first 2 points, and you've got a player that just went down for Western, and that was, in fact, Cutter Clay that went down.
And does that basket, the basket does count, I think.
Don Bowles, who took that shot, do you know?
I don't. I looked away. I apologize.
Tyler Kern's going to check in for Western.
I am so sorry, Brett.
Not a problem.
19-13 the score now.
I was concerned about Mr. Clay there. I saw him just go down on a bended knee.
That's exactly what I saw. And somebody scored, took advantage of it. As they'll swing it right side over there to Kearns. His first touch, the ball knocked away. Good defense there by McIntosh. And nice recovery back on the other side by Janes. Janes going baseline, feeds it back up front. That's a little pat play they've got going. Owen scores, make it 19-15. They've done that often. We've got timeout on the floor. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Have you heard the roar of the lion?
No, I can't say that we have.
Well, allow me to give you a look into that sacred call.
Please, enlighten us.
The Fairfield Lions rally on the roar, instilling pride and heart.
It's almost here.
Stolen away by Feldhouse. Bradshaw gets it back. He's going to dunk it on.
The biggest game of the year.
A little hop and a skip. Euro step up and in. Where did that come from?
The 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Friday, March 28th.
The other direction, Rothwell on the drive is fouled.
Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and the awarding of the C103 scholarships. Friday, March 28th.
Southern Ohio Retro Foam installs open and closed cell foam insulation for existing and new construction homes, pole barns, and more. Retro Foam injected foam wall insulation will save you money on your energy bills, decrease noise, and add comfort by sealing even the smallest of openings in your walls, crawl space, or attic, whether you have metal, masonry, or frame construction. Southern Ohio Retro Foam is locally owned and operated and is located in Hillsboro, Ohio. Call Wes at 937-402-0536 to request a free quote. Visit southernohioretrofoam.com for more information.
Rice back out to Friend. H&R Block, your tax professionals in West Union. The score is Fairfield 19, Western 15. And we're going to have another timeout, this time by Western. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
McCarty Associates is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm serving Southern Ohio for more than 60 years. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
The winner of this ball game goes on to play Sunday at Ohio University, the Convocation Center. They'll face off against the team that we just saw, South Webster, who knocked off the White Oak Wildcats 70-34, the final score. Pretty good ball club, weren't they, Brett?
Absolutely, very good ball club. Very well disciplined and well coached. By the way, Don, the mystery of who hit that three-pointer, well, it was solved by our great producer over here, Mr. Brandon Rigg, and that was by Logan McIntosh. Logan, with that last three-pointer, he now has 8 points in the game.
19-15 the score, as there is a foul called against Western on the defense.
They called it on Landon Owens, his first.
Begin your pathway to completion today with Southern State Community College at sscc.edu as they get an entry pass down off the right side to Quentin. Now a three-shot up off the back by Logan. Nope. Rebound back down James. Begin that pathway as a shot off the left side by Kearns. Nope. Rebound back down, tipped around, and Friend ended up with it. I don't know how, but he did. Logan McIntosh out ahead, looking. Kicks it back to the trailer, Friend, a spin move, left elbow, shot up, no. Rebound backside, James. Out ahead, he'll find Haggie. Haggie driving in, and one.
That'll be foul number 2 on Logan McIntosh as well.
Begin that pathway to completion at Southern State Community College at sscc.edu. Thanks to Southern State for sponsoring our basketball coverage, of course.
Mr. Haggie's perfect from the free throw line. He goes back there for the old-fashioned 3. He's 2 for 2. He'll look to make it 3 for 3. Back in the game, Caleb Barrera checks in for Fairfield.
4:05 to go in our first half.
Caleb Rice is going to come back in for Fairfield. I was wondering if Coach Quentin Williams is going to leave Logan McIntosh in there with the 2 fouls. He elected not to. 4:05 to go in the second quarter. 19-17 is the current score. Fairfield on top.
Haggie can complete the three-point play, but he misses the foul shot. Rebound down to Friend. Ahead right side to Smith. Smith dribbling ahead. Off the right side, takes it all the way in, feeds it to Rice. Back out, it'll go to Friend for a 3-shot. It's up, off the back, no. And it'll be out of bounds, Western basketball. 2-point ball game, 19-17. 3:52 to go in the first half. And at the halftime, our producer, Sarah Rigdon, will get you caught up to date in the latest in sports on the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio Update. Make sure you stay tuned for that.
Western has outscored Fairfield 11-3 in this second quarter.
Eastern's game was delayed due to an altercation at the end of the game preceding them. As driving in, the ball lost away. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Fairfield ball, a turnover, Western. But it is our understanding they have started. Eastern has started on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge. You can watch us on Good Guys Radio TV, and you can listen to them on 99.5 The Edge. Barrera, a couple crossover dribbles. Takes it top of the key. Fairfield has not been showing as much patience as they did in the first quarter. Smith, back out top to Friend, then he'll swing it to Rice off the left side. Rice loses the ball away, and it should be a dual possession. It is.
It'll stay with Fairfield. Chase Newman's going to check back in for the Fairfield Lions. Quentin McIntosh is going to get a little breather.
You know what, Brett? I'm going to sleep all night, stretching my neck, looking over something.
Looking over all this?
Yes. We're in a situation where we have to. It's an unusual. It's tough on your posture, as you have to look over a rail to watch the game with what we're doing. Nice student section for Western, very active. They like that last play as off the inbound. Smith loses it off his knee, and once again it'll go back to Western, them trailing by 2.
4th turnover in this game by Fairfield. Western has 3 turnovers thus far.
Low-scoring game, and that plays in the favor of Fairfield. Ahead, the ball lost away, out of bounds. It'll be a turnover the other way. Now that's back-to-back turnovers.
About Brody Smith anticipating that pass and their great defense to create that turnover. Checking back in for Western is going to be, his first time in the game, Aiden Riggs. Aiden is a 6-foot senior.
Listen just before each game for the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show and the Maculak Tire Service starting lineups just before each and every matchup.
Full court pressure applied by Western.
Barrera in the backcourt with the basketball, working there against Kearns. Bounce pass ahead, left side to Friend. Friend far right side to Smith. Smith for a 3-shot. No, he liked it, but the ball out of bounds. It'll go the way of Western. And the Western fans have come alive.
Yes,
they were a little quiet before, and now Fairfield is quieted down.
Yeah, Western has become awakened to this ball game. 19-17 is the score. Fairfield Lions on top of the Western Indians.
James has the ball. He'll get it back there to Haggy, working against Barrera. They come back over to James, right down in front of us on the right side. Looking, tried to get it there to Owens, but instead Haggy gets it back. Owens again. Has it off the right. Now to James. And almost lost away, and he did. It'll be over and back. Turnover again, Brett.
2 turnovers last 3 possessions by Western. 2-point lead. Fairfield Lions, they have possession of the ball, 19-17, 2:15 to go in this first half.
We've almost come to a standstill here. Cody Smith will put it in play for Fairfield. Somebody needs to get the ball. They do. And bounce pass back out to Smith. And the ball loose on the floor. Will go the other way. Out ahead with the breakaways, Riggs. And he'll lose it out of bounds, and it'll be Fairfield ball again. Well, this is not an offensive performance by either team, is it?
It's been a little sloppy here the last minute and a half.
2 minutes and 2 seconds to go in our half. It's a 2-point ball game, 19-17. It is Fairfield leading Western. Friend off the left side. Back over far right side to Smith. Smith, the 3-point shooting specialist. He does a nice job. As the ball almost knocked away, Friend gets it back. And inside. And we're going to get what?
Griffin Friend's going to be picked up for the player control foul. His first, team's third on Fairfield.
Minute 41 to go, and basically it's turned over the other way again.
Quentin Williams has both Logan and Quentin McIntosh on the bench, trying to protect them from foul trouble. Checking back in for Western is going to be Mr. Foster Davis, 6'1" junior.
If he can hold it at this, I like what he's doing with Quentin and Logan on the bench.
I agree, completely agree.
James gets it inbounds there to Landon Owens. Owens brings it up the floor against the freshman. The sophomore, Smith. Back over they'll go to Davis. Far side to Haggy again. Now to Kearns. And once again, James. Just working around outside. Minute 15 to go as the ball almost knocked away. Good defense by Fairfield so far. The trick here is to stay out of the fouls if you're a Fairfield fan. And boy, they're jamming it up in the middle there. And I don't know what that's going to be. Is there going to be a foul against Fairfield again?
I think they're going to call it on Chase Newman.
Yeah, he was trying to force his way through a screen, I believe.
That will be called on Chase Newman, 6'2" senior, only his first, team's fourth.
But the key here, there's only a minute and 2 seconds to go. But if there's another foul, it will send Western to the foul line. James puts the ball in play. The ball knocked away. It'll be off Western, and here we go the other way again, Ken. What do you think, Brett? What's the difference?
I'm wondering who Ken was.
when I don't know.
But Barbie, I'm enjoying the game with you.
Yeah, there we go. When they took Quentin and Logan out, though, did that take the offense away? Is that what happened?
I think it's been great defense getting in the passing lanes, which caused all these turnovers.
Griffin Friend opened it up. I asked that.
Left
Ken.
wing, Griffin Friend.
Is
6
it
points.
Fred or Ken, or what is it?
He started off as Ken.
I said, is it Fred or Ken? Which is it?
Well, I'm worried about Tyler Kearns. He's got a right shoulder injury down there. Going to check in. It's going to be Sam Cataneo is going to check in. Stoppage in play.
36 and a half seconds to go in the first half. 22-17. Fairfield with a 5-point lead. Western, the Indians. Cam James will put it in play. Out there it goes there to Owens. Back right side to Davis, and now again to Haggy. Haggy, relatively quiet. He's the key to this basketball team's offense, seemingly. Just about everything seems to have to run through Haggy.
Western seems satisfied just to get one shot off at the end of this first half.
Haggy with the basketball now. Working there against Barrera. And Hagee takes it to the paint, tries a shot, misses it, and he gets the call he wanted. It'll be a foul shot.
Yeah, bailed him out with that foul. It looked like he was not in a good position with that left-handed hook floating through the lane, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Coach Quentin Williams probably not happy with that.
Caleb Brera is going to pick up his second foul.
Now, Hagee seemingly is a pretty good foul shooter. He missed his last one. 22-17 the score.
The first two were perfect, though.
Nice deep knee bend, and he misses that one. He'll get a second one.
Cutter Clay's back in the game. Good to see him back up and healthy.
I'm sure they'd like to get a stick back here is what they're looking for off of a missed foul shot.
Alex Sylvan looks like he's going to replace Mr. Hagee if he makes the free throw.
Settles in, and he misses that one. And a fight for the basketball. Fairfield has it. There'll be a shot on the buzzer. It's up. No, almost. We'll move now to the Berries Chevrolet halftime report here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Dealing with a backed up toilet, a slow draining sink, or standing water in your shower? Let the experts at Zoom Drain handle all your drain and sewer needs. Their team of highly trained specialists have all the equipment to get your wastewater lines flowing their best, whether it's an emergency or planned maintenance. Don't let a clogged drain or sewer ruin your day. Give the team at Zoom Drain a call at 513-301-2815 to schedule your service today.
The Fairfield Athletic Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fairfield Lions. The Athletic Boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Lions understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations! Your hard work and drive show through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, or any other sport, the Fairfield Athletic Boosters say good luck, Lions and Lady Lions. Sherwood Auto and Camper Sales in Hillsboro is the area's biggest name in outdoor adventures. Check out their new line of e-bikes and accessories and cruise around in style. And if you need a place to store your new e-bike, Sherwood also offers Amish-made Wheat Ridge barns. 2024 camping trailer models are priced too low to advertise, and Sherwood is offering clearance prices on all remaining 2023 models. 2025 models are rolling in. Shop now for the best selection. Find it all and begin your outdoor adventure at Sherwood Auto and Camper Sales in Hillsboro or online at SherwoodAutoCamperSales.com.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
One of the biggest rivalries in sports is reigniting on Sunday, March 16th at West Union High School.
Dylan low. Dylan shot up and in.
Come out as the Venture Production Hawks battle the Adams County Sheriff's Eagles.
Duncan Darrell's been known to shoot a three. Loads one up and puts it in.
Doors open at 1 p.m. Tip-off at 2.
Out top, it comes there again to Brian Carroll. Shot up and in.
Three-pointer.
Come and enjoy a big day of basketball action or tune in on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Their first lead was 6:48 to go in the first quarter and went out and scored the first 5 points of the ball game. And it was Western to come back, and at the quarter break, the score was 16-6. In the second quarter, Western won that one 11-6, and here at the halftime, the score is 22-17. And that 11-6 score was with Quentin Williams and Logan Williams, both Quentin McIntosh and Logan McIntosh both on the bench in a little bit of foul trouble. No major foul trouble, but just enough that probably it's better that they finish the half on the bench. We'll take a break. Up next, it's the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update as we move forward on the Berry Chevrolet halftime report here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Final clearance sale on all remaining 2024 models in stock at Jerry Hague Motors. $8,000 off 24 Suburban or Tahoes with Chevy Loyalty. Or check out a 24 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab RST with $10,000 off with Chevy Loyalty. All 24 models priced to sell. Hurry in for the best selection. Trade-ins are welcome. No gimmicks or tricks added to the deal. So stop in at Jerry Hague Motors in Hillsboro. I'm Steve Hague, and I want your business.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 77-acre multi-purpose farm near Peebles, Ohio, with 800 feet of frontage on Brush Creek, featuring a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath log home, full walkout basement, and 2-car garage, plus several barns and outbuildings with fenced pasture. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
Nothing like the crack of a bat.
3, and it's a ground ball to the pitcher. They'll get the runner at second. Can they turn 2? They do.
C103 and 995 The Edge, along with Good Guys Radio TV baseball action is here.
And this is going to be knocked out, fly ball towards center field. It's going to hit the gap. That's going to bring Gallinger home and be good for a double for Holden.
Between regular season baseball and tournament season baseball action, we have it all for you, all for free.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding, family owned and operated since 1958.
Step into your career at the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center on March 25th from 4 to 7 p.m. Tour our building, meet our expert instructors, and explore 12 hands-on programs designed for real-world success. High school guidance counselors will be available to assist you with enrollment and answer questions. Ohio Valley CTC provides hands-on career training while allowing students to participate in sports, take college classes, and enjoy the full high school experience. Enrollment is based on availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. Visit the Ohio Valley CTC on March 25th to see how we can help you pioneer your pathway.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
When you're hungry on your way to the game, from the game, or any other time of day, stop in for a great bite at the Leesburg Dairy Barn. Try the famous Lee's Burger, footlong conies, mac and cheese bites, peanut butter shaker, and more. Check out the full menu and order online at leesburgdairybarn.com or call ahead at 937-780-1011. Stop in for their $10 meal deal Monday to Thursday from 11 to 4. Soft serve is back in the Burg at Leesburg Dairy Barn. Open every day but Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
It stepped up.
Fairfield's defense and also their three-point shooting. They went 6 for 13 in the first half and 46%. And Western only shot 1 for 6 from beyond the arc, 17%. That seems to be the difference in the game right now, the defense and the as well as the three-point shooting by Fairfield. It'd be nice to get the both of the McIntosh boys back into the game. They can now open it up aggressively and play the defense they need to.
Key to the second half, Fairfield stay out of foul trouble.
Yep.
I think if they can do that, Fairfield wins it. If they don't, Western's going to slide right in an open door, and Western could win this as well. We're back after this second half action here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Have you heard the roar of the lion?
No, I can't say that we have.
Well, allow me to give you a look into that sacred call.
Please, enlighten us.
The Fairfield Lions rally on the roar, instilling pride and hearts for generations to come.
You don't say.
I do say. From our excellence in sports to our prestige in academics, you couldn't find a prouder crowd.
The Lions must be unbelievable.
You've got that right. Fairfield's ever-expanding programs pave way for prime educational opportunities.
They truly are second to none.
You wouldn't be mistaken there.
Half, and in this half, Fairfield will work to our right, Western to our left, and in that at that other game from downtown Waverly, it's Eastern versus Chesapeake, a very good Chesapeake team, by the way. Eastern leads in that game at halftime, 18-11. What a low score that is. And here at halftime, also a low score as we begin the second half, 22-17. Fairfield with a 5-point lead. Western will have the ball to start things. Out there, we'll have the Magulac Tire Service starting rosters in just a moment. As driving in, a little runner attempted there by Owens. No good. Shot back up, no good. Quentin McIntosh with the rebound. Out there for Fairfield, it's Friend, Quentin McIntosh, Logan McIntosh, and Barrera with Cody Smith. For Western, as the ball turned over, we go the other way. Driving in underneath. Shot blocked. That was Sylvan on the attempt, but the ball knocked away. And I believe a foul against Western, Brett?
That's correct. They called that foul on Drew Hagee. That's his second on a recovery foul. I tell you, Quentin Williams must have been reading poetry to the boys back there in the locker room. They didn't come out until there was 33.2 seconds to go right before the second half tip-off. They barely got to the bench and right back on the floor, so they're ready to go.
Magulac Tire Service starters for Western. It is the starters from the first half. Drew Hagee, Landon Owens, Cam James, Alex Sylvan, and Cutter Clay.
Chase Newman into the game for Fairfield. He'll replace Brody Smith.
And immediately it looks like, they're going to switch back again.
Yeah, Brody Smith's going to step back in. Quentin Williams, they had a little discussion over there, what he was expecting. Chase Newman, he's back on the bench.
And a turnover going the other way, and Western gets it back. This has not been a pretty offensive ballgame other than, as you mentioned, Brett, the three-point shooting for Fairfield.
5-point lead for Fairfield, 22-17 over Western Indians. We're at 6:58 to go in the third quarter. Western with possession.
Drew Hagee challenged at the rim. Couldn't get the shot up, wanted to foul.
Brody Smith's going to pick up his second foul.
And Hagee will go to the foul line. He is very aggressive.
Mr. Hagee, first two free throws he took on the evening were nothing but net. He missed the last three free throws. He'll shoot two.
Drew Hagee, a 5'11 senior for the Western Indians. And his first foul shot, it's a good one. 22-18 the score now.
8 points now for Mr. Hagee. He is tied with Logan McIntosh as leading scorer in the game.
Fairfield still with the lead. Second foul shot, rolls around and drops in. Make it 22-19. It's back to a three-point ball game. One possession. As Barrera working back there against Owens. Working around. Bounce pass, he'll go to Logan McIntosh.
Almost a 5-second count out there on the top of the key.
That it was. Barrera now off the ball screen. Couple of crossovers. Looked at Quentin. Goes back to Logan. Logan inside. Shot up off the glass. Nope. We'll get a foul, though. Logan will shoot foul shots. Thanks again to Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. And don't forget, 4:45 every game day, including tomorrow. Shack Pregame Report brought to you by Ron Lynch with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville and Peebles Save-A-Lot. Game days at 4:45 and just before our courtside. We go courtside.
Drew Hagge picking up his third foul. Now going to the free throw line. Logan McIntosh, he misses the first of the 2 free throws. 73% free throw shooter. He was 2 for 2 on the evening prior to that miss.
We'll be back on the air tomorrow night. We have 4 basketball games tomorrow night to cover. Second foul shot, he makes the correction, and it's good.
9 points now, Logan McIntosh.
As ahead, left side. Indians with the ball. Janes back over far right side to Hagge. Hagge for a 3-shot, contested. Nice block defense. I believe that was Barrera. Had ball lost away, couldn't track it down. Logan McIntosh just could not catch up to it. Tomorrow night will be on the air. It will be North Adams versus Rock Hill at 6 p.m. Peebles versus Huntington at 8:30 p.m. And that will be here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components. Then on 99.5 The Edge, it'll be Fayetteville versus Cincinnati College Prep from Milford at 7 p.m. And then at 8:30, it'll be Manchester versus Racine Southern from right here at the Waverly High School gym. It's a missed pass. Good defense, Fairfield again. Turnover ahead, Barrera off the right side.
Sam Cataneo back into the game for the Western Indians.
Fairfield leading by 4 now, 23-19. Over to Smith. Big skip pass, or actually threaded the defense there to Friend. Trying to get Quentin Williams posted up. The ball knocked away. Instead, it'll be a turnover. Driving in. The shot is missed. Good defense. Oh, that was dicey for Logan McIntosh. Don't you think? You didn't like that, did you?
I love the athleticism of Logan McIntosh with that block.
But it was with his 2 fouls.
Risky. Yeah, risky.
Smith off the right side.
Doug Williams left Hagge out there with 3 fouls, so they're going to let him play. Turnover on Fairfield, 23-19. Low-scoring second half thus far.
You like the upper deck up here watching the game?
For what we're trying to do, it's a little difficult, that much distance. But
I like it better on the floor where we traditionally have the site. We'll be at the same kind of location tomorrow night. I'm not sure what's going on. The referees are walking back and forth. Now they'll finally take it back down to the end of the floor. 5:03 to go. If you did not hear, I might as well say it because it's all over the internet. Quite an altercation took place between Wheelersburg and I believe it was Fairland in the first game from the downtown Waverly gym. It delayed the Eastern Chesapeake gym. All you Eastern fans out there, no worry. It did not involve anybody from Eastern. They cleared the gyms after the game. So shot from the corner, partially blocked. Good defense there by Smith. As it was Cataneo tried the shot. Now driving in Logan McIntosh. He stops, goes back out to Friend. Now to Smith, wide open 3 look. He liked it.
Oh.
It did not stay. It almost stuck.
It almost stuck.
James ahead off the left side. A hop and a skip. Euro step, misses the shot. Rebound back down. Again, a tip out there by Smith to Friend.
Fantastic defense by Fairfield.
And it's not one player. They are all 5 in the act right now.
Challenging every shot, even the 3-point shots, and have tipped a couple of 3-point shots.
Barrera has it out off the wing. Quentin McIntosh almost committed a moving screen there, but he went the other direction. Now to Logan McIntosh. Logan back out top to Quentin. Now right side to Barrera. Remember, this is pretty much the team you'll have back next year. Logan McIntosh, a senior. Logan McIntosh, Dane Hodson, and Chase Newman, the seniors on this Fairfield team.
Sam Cataneo is going to pick up that foul. His first, team's third on the Western Indians.
On the Western Indians is Sam Cataneo, Drew Hagge, Cam James, Alex Sylvan, Cutter Clay, and Aiden Riggs, all seniors on this ball club. A very mature team. Friend with the basketball. 3:38 to go in the third quarter. It's time for that H&R Block scoreboard update off that big skip pass.
That's a big skip pass.
Smith will get it over there on the other side.
I'm a little surprised that Quentin Williams hasn't tried to isolate Hagee with those 3 fouls.
McIntosh scoop shot off the left side, no good. Rebound back down into the hands of Janes. Janes driving ahead. Might have got by with a little traveling music there. Instead, there'll be a foul against Fairfield, I do believe. But once again, it's that scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union. They are the tax professionals. The score is 23-19. Fairfield leads. As now stepping to the foul line will be Cam Janes, the 6'2 senior.
Brody Smith just picked up his third foul now. Cam Janes has 2 points in the game, averages right at the 12-point mark on the season.
Janes' first foul shot, it is good.
It's going to be Caleb Rice checking back in for Fairfield. He'll replace Mr. Griffin Friend.
23-20 the score. 3:18 to go in our third quarter. Trent Harrop, one of our fellow broadcasters, teaches at Western as the second foul shot's good, make it 23-21, and was up visiting us up during the halftime break. A lot of you probably know Western at one time was in the Shack. We have a lot of friends over across the way in Western. Quentin McIntosh with the ball. Out there now to Barrera. Off the screen. Kick it far left side to Logan McIntosh. Logan in the paint, has to get it back out to Smith. Smith goes in for a finger roll up and in.
Beautiful.
And that was all because of what Logan McIntosh did off that left elbow.
That high screen and a turnover by Western.
As they throw it ahead and can't get it under control. 25-21 the score now. Fairfield with the lead.
5-point deficit at halftime, 22-17. It's now a 4-point deficit. Fairfield still on top.
Barrera, a little handoff there to Logan McIntosh, being challenged there by James. A little physical, you think?
Yeah, a little. That was kind of a swat there. Got some body.
McIntosh, and he tried to get it across court and throws it away. Not a good look for Logan there. Hagee.
Oh, what a move.
Shot up and in. 25-23 now. It's back to a 2-point ball game, and we have timeout on the floor. Fairfield leading here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Have you heard the roar of the lion?
No, I can't say that we have.
Well, allow me to give you a look into that sacred call.
It's almost here.
Stolen away by Feldhouse. Bradshaw gets it back. He's going to dunk it home.
The biggest game of the year.
Oh, hop and a skip. Euro step up and in. Where did that come from?
The 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Friday, March 28th.
The other direction, Rothwell on the drive is fouled.
Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk Contests, and the awarding of the C103 scholarships. Friday, March 28th.
Southern Ohio Retro Foam installs open and closed cell foam insulation for existing and new construction homes, pole barns, and more. Retro Foam injected foam wall insulation will save you money on your energy bills, decrease noise, and add comfort by sealing even the smallest of openings in your walls, crawl space, or attic, whether you have metal, masonry, or frame construction. Southern Ohio Retro Foam is locally owned and operated and is located in Hillsboro, Ohio. Call Wes at 937-402-0536 to request a free quote. Visit southernohioretrofoam.com for more information.
Go here in the third quarter. Fairfield will have the ball as we return to play here. As again, Western comes out showing full court pressure. They will defend the inbound. Nope, they will not. Excuse me. It'll come to Barrera. Barrera back over right side to McIntosh. And it's interesting how they have Logan McIntosh bring the ball up the floor. It's a compliment to his ball handling skills. Smith back out top to Barrera. Yes. Off the left side there to Logan McIntosh. Back over to Barrera. Now Cody Smith, and a three-shot, no. It'll be out of bounds
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a technical, too. That foul was called on Cam Janes. He had some commentary afterwards. It is now technical against him as well.
See, I missed that. I thought it might be against Fairfield.
No.
At the foul line, and were there going to be foul shots? There was not, right?
No, there was not a foul shot. It was a
possession foul.
Possession foul on the floor, down on the baseline. And whatever was said took an immediate reaction by the referee.
Yeah, he didn't. There was no hesitation. Let's think about it. Let's talk about it. First foul shot by Logan McIntosh is good. That makes the score 26-23.
Logan McIntosh checks into the double-digit club. He analyzed 10, make it 11 points.
Make it 27-23. Fairfield with a 4-point lead now, and they will also get the basketball. On that game on 99.5 The Edge in the third quarter, Eastern leads 22-17. Can you believe that score, Brett?
No. Low score.
And Chesapeake, we've seen Chesapeake. Good basketball team.
Very good basketball. Coach Davis still up there at Chesapeake?
No, he is not.
He's not.
Yes. Ahead left side to Smith. But a nice basketball program. As Friend has it in the corner. And my goodness, they are letting them whack on each other a bit, aren't they? And we'll get timeout on the floor again. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
McCarty Associates is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm serving Southern Ohio for more than 60 years. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
Dealing with a backed up toilet, a slow draining sink, or standing water in your shower? Let the experts at Zoom Drain handle all your drain and sewer needs. Their team of highly trained specialists have all the equipment to get your wastewater lines flowing their best, whether it's an emergency or planned maintenance. Don't let a clogged drain or sewer ruin your day. Give the team at Zoom Drain a call at 513-301-2815 to schedule your service today.
We come back, ladies and gentlemen. Fairfield will have the basketball as we return to play here. 27-23 the score. A minute 18 to go in our third quarter. We've got a heck of a fourth quarter coming up, Brett Spencer.
Yes, sir, we do. It's going to maintain Fairfield possession. 4-point lead, 27-23. Fairfield on top, 1:18 to go in the third quarter.
Griffin Friend will put it in play. As they're looking, get it there to Logan McIntosh. Boy, his long arms and reach certainly help on that kind of play. Quentin McIntosh working on a low post, Logan high post. Turnaround jumper up and in, Logan McIntosh. Don't forget, we're going to name a Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. And Brett, I'm already checking.
13 points for Logan McIntosh. We're inside of a minute in this third quarter.
Drew Hagee, a fall-away jump shot. Nope, rebound down to Quentin McIntosh. And back we'll go. Ahead right side to Logan. Logan in traffic, drives in, puts a shot up. And they're going to call him for a player control foul.
That was going to be costly no matter what. It was Logan McIntosh versus Hagee. Hagee has the 3 fouls. Give McIntosh now 3 fouls.
Good idea, kind of poor execution. That call could have gone either way. I don't think it was a bad call. It just could have gone either way.
Caleb Barrera is going to check in. He'll replace Caleb Rice for the Fairfield Lions.
42 and a half seconds to go in our third quarter. There's an argument about being a shooting foul maybe, but it's not. That's only the four. Even if the scores off by 1, that's only the third foul against Fairfield. They're looking at the wrong side of the board if they think it's a shooting foul. Because Western does have 5 fouls.
Quentin Williams felt that Logan had avoided the contact for the player control foul. The referee saw it different. Caleb Rice going to check back in. He will replace Logan McIntosh for those 3 fouls and only 42.5 seconds to go third quarter. Nice move once again, Quentin Williams.
He certainly did try to evade it. Let's put it that way. Even if he was unsuccessful. And driving ahead left side, Owens. Shot up, nope. Rebound down Rice. Rice, the smallest player on the floor.
Nice
Smith.
challenge by Griffin Friend there.
Smith on the right side. Well, that basketball gathers a crowd now. Back out top to Friend. Not much man-to-man, so to speak. Back to Rice, back out again off the left side to Friend. Down to 11 seconds. And now we'll go back over to Smith. Smith's where they wanted to go with it. He misses the shot, but put back up Quentin McIntosh. And we're going to get a foul, and with 2.4 seconds to go in the third quarter, Quentin McIntosh will go to the foul line and shoot 2.
Landon Owens will pick up that foul for Western. Quentin McIntosh, 62% free throw shooter. He hasn't taken any tonight. 18 for 29 on the season from the free throw line.
Quentin settles in. That hit, folks, if you're not watching on TV, that hit the back of the rim, jumped straight up in the air, and went right back in the net.
Chase Newman back in for Fairfield. Foster Davis back in for Western.
30-23 the score. I'm sure Coach Doug Williams making a change there, trying to keep somebody out of foul trouble. Second foul shot up, no. Rebound back down, and on the buzzer, Friend shoots it up, and no. We'll end the quarter. The score 30-23. Fairfield up by 7. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
The Fairfield Athletic Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fairfield Lions. The Athletic Boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Lions understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations! Your hard work and drive show through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, or any other sport, the Fairfield Athletic Boosters say good luck, Lions and Lady Lions. Sherwood Auto and Camper Sales in Hillsboro is the area's biggest name in outdoor adventures. Check out their new line of e-bikes and accessories and cruise around in style. And if you need a place to store your new e-bike, Sherwood also offers Amish-made Wheat Ridge barns. 2024 camping trailer models are priced too low to advertise, and Sherwood is offering clearance prices on all remaining 2023 models. 2025 models are rolling in. Shop now for the best selection. Find it all and begin your outdoor adventure at Sherwood Auto and Camper Sales in Hillsboro or online at SherwoodAutoCamperSales.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching on Good Guys Radio TV, you get to see on the opposite side of the floor there, it's the Western Indians fans, a nice fan base, big crowd. Over on our side, it's the Fairfield Lions. Student sections from both, very, very well behaved, by the way, I'll mention, but good-sized student sections and really bought into the basketball game. This is a good basketball game. 30-23, not very high scoring. If you're into offense, this is not the game for you. 30-23 the score. Fairfield leads by 7. They will start the fourth and final quarter with the basketball. The ball thrown in the backcourt to Barrera. Out there for Fairfield, it will be Friend, Quentin McIntosh, Logan McIntosh, Brody Smith, Caleb Barrera, and Cody Smith. And I'll try to get Western in just a moment as a takeaway by Carson Davis. He drives in, misses a shot, stick back off the right side, up and in. Cutter Clay puts it back up and in and make it 30-25.
I think there's going to be a foul called against Western.
And if that's the case, they'll wave that basket off. And they did. Tough break for the Western Indians as already some substitutions, Brett.
Yeah, a little push off right there. Coming back in is going to be Cutter Clay for Western.
Out there, go ahead.
No, that's right. That foul was called on Josiah Satterfield.
Out there also Foster Davis for Western. As he mentioned, Cutter Clay out there.
That was a nice steal by Foster Davis. I thought he was going to get the basket for Western, just wouldn't drop.
Cam James, Landon Owens, and Drew Hagee out there for Western. Yes, it was. I think a little surprise there for Fairfield. They didn't think he would pull that off. Friend, had a nice little look, but he steps through.
Oh!
Shot up. How'd that go in? Oh, my.
Nice little floater, Griffin Friend, 8 points. Make
30.
that now a 9-point lead.
32-23 the score as Haggie off the left side is challenged, and that's expensive.
That's on Logan McIntosh. That will be his 4th.
Fairfield with the lead.
That's exactly who that was on, Logan McIntosh, his 4th foul. Looks like Caleb Barrera is going to check in.
A lot of basketball left here to put your leading scorer on the bench.
Mr. Haggie's going to step to the free throw line. It will be his 8th and 9th attempts on the evening.
Misses that one. And you know he's been short on some. It's like his legs are tired.
Yeah, right now he's 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Mr. Barrera does check in for Logan McIntosh.
$7:19 to go in the ball game. Drew Haggie at the foul line. He also has 3 fouls. Settles in and makes the foul shot. Make it 32-24. Biggest lead of the game, of the second half, was that 32-23 lead for Fairfield. Bounce pass right side down to Barrera. Barrera works it back out top. Nice kick into the far corner. Now back out a 3 shot out there for Smith. Off the back, nope. Rebound back down. It'll be down to Western. The Western fans wanting a foul, but you know that goes both ways. Haggie misses shot, but Carson Davis, what a pass is right. At first I thought it was a shot, but what a gorgeous pass to the trailer by Haggie. 32-26 the score now. And the recipient of that was Foster Davis.
He did not waste that great pass. Foster Davis with his first 2 points of the game, bringing that lead down to 6 for Fairfield. 32-26, 6:32 to go in this 4th quarter. Fairfield with possession side out.
You know, Foster Davis has been a nice addition off of the bench for Western.
Yes, he has.
Friend with the ball inbounds. We're back to a 6-point ball game, 32-26. Fairfield with the lead. Friend off the wing. Dribbles baseline, back out. Going to kick it out top there to Rice. And now going baseline as, I think he was fouled. That would be an understatement, right?
No. They called a player control foul against Barrera.
Oh, my. That's interesting.
Team second in this 4th quarter. 1 team foul on Western. Western with possession. Western behind, 6 points, 32-26.
Did you see that?
I saw the call. I saw the play and I saw the call, so I knew it was a player control foul. It was pretty quickly called.
6:15 to go in our 4th quarter. 32-26 the score. Western with the ball. They'll put it in play. And it comes there to Owens off the hands of Clay. Ahead right side. There to Janes. Now to Owens out top. And they're a bit as backing into the defense. There's Janes. Shot up, nope. And we'll get what?
Shuffled his feet. It's going to be a turnover. Traveling. 2-possession game right now. 5:58 to go in the 4th quarter.
Smith will put the ball in play for the Fairfield Lions. And we'll get timeout on the floor. Fairfield, we're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
Okay, Brett, not good news on that other game over there. Chesapeake sounds like they went on a run. 34-25, they've taken the lead over Eastern. Let's go Eastern Warriors. 5:58 to go in the ball game here. 32-26 is the score. Fairfield struggling to get the ball in play without Logan McIntosh on the floor.
I like that they've been able to let him sit over there. They maintained a nice cushion, 6-point lead. for Fairfield. Fairfield
Good
with
point.
possession.
Very good point. Friend back out top, working there against Davis. As the ball almost lost away. Back out it'll go now there to Barrera. They've decided to take a little air out of the basketball, obviously. Rice dribbling around. Penetration, then kicks it back out to Friend. Now Friend for the long three. Liked it, it did not stay down. Rebound, back down. It comes down there to Clay. A lot of elbows being swung right now. Back over to Clay. Clay for a long three. No, rebound. And, oh my.
Physical.
Yeah.
I think they're going to call that on Cam James.
I think that was a foul. What do you think?
Yes.
And it's going both ways, folks. Both of these teams playing, they're not, as the saying goes, they're not leaving anything on the floor, right?
They did not call that on Cam James. They called that on Foster Davis instead. His first.
Don't forget, folks, if you've got some friends that have not seen Good Guys Radio TV, make sure you share it with them on our Facebook channel, on YouTube, on goodguysradiotv.com. Just make them aware of it. We have a lot of fun doing this, and we hope you enjoy it. We're getting lots and lots of people watching. We'd like to add your friends to the mix. As now with the basketball, Barrera off the right side. Big kick into the corner, Friend. Can he get a three? He does not. Rebound fought for, though. Big rebound there for Rice. Back out to Barrera. Now back out once again to Smith.
What a rebound by Caleb Rice.
He's had a couple of those in traffic.
Yes, he has.
But it's a takeaway and a turnover. Back will go the other way. With the basketball this time, it's Janes. He'll feed it there to Owens, and almost taken away. It's loose on the floor. And then we'll get what?
I think we'll get a push off on Western during that loose ball. They're going to call that on Cutter Clay, his first, team's third.
Brody Smith stretching it out a little bit. He took a little, I think he got the worst end of that matchup. What do you think?
Don Bowles, what's your best prediction? Quentin Williams brings back Logan McIntosh, what, about 3.5 minutes?
I was going to say 3, but you may be right. 3.5.
We're at 4:23 to go in this game. 32-26, Fairfield on top. Fairfield with possession. Nice little floater through. There's going to be a foul in the lane. Going to the free throw line will be Griffin Friend to shoot 2.
Stick around after the final buzzer. We wrap up the game with our stats, comments, and much more with the Willie and Son Trucking post-game show. And, of course, we'll be naming that Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. And we'll talk to Quentin Williams, the coach for Fairfield, during our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show.
Griffin Friend, a 72% free throw shooter on the season, 27 for 39 on the season. And he's going to miss the first of the 2 free throws.
Snappy Tomato Pizza, of course, in West Union and Seaman. The McFarland family in Seaman, Tammy and her staff in West Union. What a great job they do. You need some great food. Well, they've got it for you.
Sam Cataneo is going to check in for Western.
At the foul line, Mr. Friend, and he hits that one. Make it 33-26. That'll extend that lead up to a 3-possession game.
Griffin Friend now 9 points for Fairfield.
Left side, Haggie. He'll take it in off the left side. Shot up, no, and we're going to get a foul. And Haggie will go to the foul line where he has, I think I said it earlier, a little mixed results, isn't it?
It's been, he started off very well. Caleb Rice is going to pick up that foul. But, yeah, he came right out and hit the first 2. Then he missed the next 3, hit the next 2, and then 1 for 1 of the other 8th and 9th shots. This will be his 10th and 11th attempt from the free throw line on the evening. He has 12 points.
And there we go, that short one. He missed by the front of the rim again.
4:09, Don, was the answer to that question. When Logan McIntosh comes back into the game, he is back into the game.
Well, you were closer. What is it, like Price and Right? The closest without going over.
Going over.
So you won the prize. You get to
company car.
No, you get to share Timbits with Brandon Rigdon.
Fantastic.
You might have to fight him for them, but anyway, at the foul line, Drew Haggie, and he hits the second one. Logan McIntosh wants to pull the trigger and get it inbounds. He does to Friend in the backcourt. He'll be challenged back there by Sam Cataneo. What a matchup that is. Friend picked up the basketball. Might not have wanted to do that, but McIntosh out off the wing now. McIntosh kicks it far right side to Friend. Back out it'll go. Smith for a 3. And he gets it. Brody Smith, the sophomore, buries a three. 36-27. That matches the biggest lead of the second half. And a shot up off the rim, no good by Owens. And then we'll get a foul, I believe, as
Quentin McIntosh going to pick up that foul. Foster Davis go to the free throw line.
Foster Davis took a tumble now.
That's only the second foul on Quentin McIntosh. Fourth team fouls. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Any fouls committed from this point on will put their opponent to the line for the bonus.
You know, I would have bet Quentin McIntosh had 3 fouls. Might say something about how I keep up with the game, right? That's why we have you around here, to keep me straight, right?
Mr. Foster Davis, he's giving him great minutes. He has 2 points. He misses the first of the 2 free throws. 9-point lead for Fairfield. 3:34 to go in the fourth quarter.
36-27 as he misses both foul shots. Rebound loose on the floor off Fairfield, so Western will get it back. It's time for that scoreboard update. Brought to you by H&R Block N West Union. They are your tax and financial partners. The score, it's 36 for Waverly, 27 for Western. Shot on a step back by Haggie. No. Rebound popped out, though. Rebound there to Owens. Shot up.
Foster Davis.
Foster Davis does it again. 36-29. The score. That'll cut that lead back to 7. It's still a 3-possession game. Over the left side, McIntosh there working against Haggie. That's quite a matchup there. McIntosh dribbles in, and there'll be a foul called, and the Western fans are not going to like that one.
Haggie's going to pick up his 4th foul. He's done a nice job. They've had him buried and hidden in the paint just as a security. But he'll pick up his 4th foul. Going to the free throw line will be Mr. Logan McIntosh. Logan McIntosh on the evening is 4 for 6 from the free throw line.
And first foul shot, Logan hits it. 37-29. We're back to an 8-point lead. He can match the biggest lead of the second half here by hitting this foul shot.
Logan McIntosh with 14 points. He is the leading scorer in the game.
And the second foul shot is good. Make it 38-29. We're back to a 9-point spread. As ahead, they get it to Foster Davis. It's taken away by Quentin McIntosh. But they're going to say he stepped on the baseline. What defense? How did Quentin make that transition?
I don't know. And Foster Davis is a lucky man not to pick up a foul as he pushed Mr. McIntosh out of bounds.
Yeah, he didn't like that defense, did he?
No.
Inbounds they go to Davis. Out there now to Cataneo. Davis from the corner for 3.
Oh,
he's feeling it. It's up and good. Sam Cataneo buries the 3. And we have timeout on the floor. We'll take 1, 2. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
One of the biggest rivalries in sports is reigniting on Sunday, March 16th at West Union High School.
Dylan Lowe. Dylan shot up and in.
Come out as the Venture Production Hawks battle the Adams County Sheriff's Eagles.
Duncan Darrell's been known to shoot a 3. Loads one up and puts it in.
Doors open at 1 p.m. Tip-off at 2.
Out top, it comes there again to Brian Carroll. Shot up and in.
3-pointer.
Come and enjoy a big day of basketball action or tune in on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is Fairfield 38, Western 32. And it's getting a little chippy. Is that what you would say, Brett?
Chippy is a good term. Yes, there's great competitors. You got 10 young men out there on that floor, and it is getting a little chippy, a little pushy. Tart. I'll use the term tart. The attitudes.
Did you call me a tart?
No, I said the attitudes down there are...
That's all right. I've called you Ken, and you can call me a tart, I guess. 2:48 to go in the ballgame. 38-32 is the score. It is Fairfield leading. Logan McIntosh in the backcourt gets it back over there once again to Friend. Friend getting a double team ahead to Smith. That should leave somebody open someplace. Into the corner they go to Smith. To Barrera. And back out again to Friend. And Foster Davis is all over Quentin McIntosh like glue. There's Barrera. And boy, hasn't Foster Davis been a nice plus for Western here in the second half.
He has 7 points in his fourth quarter.
Smith dribbling to the foul line, goes far corner. It's knocked away, but saved back. He'll say it was out of bounds, so it'll be Fairfield basketball. 2:09 to go in our ball game.
Cutter Clay is going to check back in for Western. He'll replace Mr. Sam Cataneo. Mr. Cataneo gave him awfully good minutes out there.
He did that. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night. North Adams plays. Peebles plays. Manchester plays. Fayetteville plays. All kinds of basketball yet to go with Shack teams. Off the right side, Barrera back out to Logan McIntosh. Down to less than 2 minutes now. Back out to McIntosh. Back again to Quinton. Now Barrera for a three. No. Quentin Williams probably did not want that shot taken.
Quentin McIntosh has come flying through the lane there and got knocked down. There's going to be a foul called on Western.
Boy, that's a break for Fairfield, you know?
Yes. We're going to call that foul on Foster Davis.
All the Fairfield faithful down here, kind of quiet. Even Nancy Williams has been pretty quiet. Nancy Walker's been kind of quiet down there.
Quentin McIntosh, 62% free throw shooter, 1 for 2 this evening. He hit the first of the two under pressure.
39-32, that extends that lead back to 7. The winner of this game goes on to play against South Webster. And the second foul shot, no good. Back the other way we go. With the ball there, it's Janes. Back out will go Davis, and he buries another three. He's feeling it. Oh, my goodness.
10 points, fourth quarter for Foster Davis.
Didn't even start the ball game. Friend with the basketball. Dribbles out, goes left side to Barrera. We're down to a minute 27. As I was going to say, I thought they hooked him. They did.
Cam James is going to pick up that foul, his second.
The game will be at 6 p.m. at Ohio University, the Convocation Center, and it will be against South Webster. South Webster, the number 1 seed. We saw them in the first game. Brett, you like either one of these teams against South Webster, don't you?
I think South Webster's a very, very good ball club, but I think either of these two ball clubs can compete very well. Caleb Barrera goes to the free throw line, hits the first of the two. He's a 68% free throw shooter. Hits them both.
Make the score 41-35.
Sam Cataneo back into the game. He'll replace Cutter Clay.
But tomorrow night, North Adams and Peebles, those games will be from Jackson, Ohio. They'll follow each other, 6 and 8:30. They'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components. Driving in right side, there's a shot put up there by Owens.
Tell you what, they better get there early to get a seat, because that's two of the great fan bases. North Adams and Peebles, oh my goodness. They're very knowledgeable about the game, and they're very passionate about the game. Caleb Barrera picks up that foul, his fourth.
Also tomorrow night on 99.5 The Edge, it'll be Fayetteville taking on Cincinnati College Prep. That'll be at 7 p.m. That'll be at Milford High School. First foul shot is good. Make it 41-36. It's back to a 5-point game with a minute 15 to go. And then from Waverly, here at Waverly High School, here at what they call their new gym, it'll be Manchester taking on Racine Southern. That game will be at 8:30, again on 99.5 The Edge. Second shot is missed. Friend back over to Logan McIntosh to Friend. Big skip pass ahead to Smith, back to Logan McIntosh. Not a bad thing. Back again to Smith, out of bounds it goes. And it should stay with Fairfield, I believe. Nope, they're going to say it goes to Western.
Yeah, I think it went off the hands of Brody Smith. Off the deflection by Cam Janes.
Minute 2 seconds to go. It's a 2-possession game, 41-36. Western has the ball. Fairfield is dropped back in pure half-court pressure.
Landon Owens back in the game for Western.
Ahead, right side. Over there they get it to Janes. Now Davis for another three. Goodness. It's up and good. 41-39. 2-point ball game ahead Smith. And we're going to get a foul called. Can you believe?
No, I can't. Landon Owens picks up that foul, but Foster Davis, he has come into this game, 6'1" junior. In this fourth quarter, he has 13 points. He has 3 3-pointers in the fourth quarter.
And at the foul line, Brody Smith. First foul shot misses.
Brody Smith, a 58.5% free throw shooter, 31 for 54 on the season with that first miss.
If you believe the odds, he should hit this next one.
Correct.
And he does. 42-39 now. Western with the basketball. Ahead right side, it's Haggie. Haggie dribbling ahead, a long three. Up off the back and pops out. Rebound back down. And there'll be a foul against Fairfield? Yes.
I think they're going to call it on Griffin Friend.
And they're going to put Western at the foul line with an opportunity to tie this game. With 33.9 seconds to go. At the foul line will be Cam Janes.
Cam Janes is 2 for 2 from the free throw line on the evening. He also has 4 points.
Misses the first one. This one can put his team within 1 now. 33.9 seconds to go. 2-point ball game. Fairfield leading. 3-point ball game, and he misses it. And rebound down to Quentin McIntosh. Will keep it right here, Brett. There's timeout. You have to think Quentin Williams is going to take the air out of the basketball, right?
He would like to. They're going to put him on the free throw line, though. It's a matter of who you get that ball in the hands of. And you would think right now it'd have to be Logan McIntosh. He's been there 8 times. He's 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Then Caleb Brera would also, he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And, of course, Griffin Friend, he shoots 72% from the free throw line, so he would be another nice choice as well.
Well, and they're going to come out and show full court, unlike what Fairfield did. They're going to come out and show full court. They're not going to want to get that ball down the floor at all.
Correct.
But with less than a minute to go, those 2 foul shots just then were very critical in this ball game, weren't they?
Very much so. And, of course, these young men, we cover the young ladies, they go out there with so much pressure on them. A lot of times they drop the free throws. Sometimes they don't, but a lot of pressure on that young man.
When we return, as right now, Western already back out on the floor. Fairfield still on the bench, talking to Coach Quentin Williams.
I think they're still talking a little bit about that foul they called on Griffin Friend. It looked like it was a loose ball down there. They tried to kick it back in off one of the Fairfield players. Instead got a push call on Griffin Friend. But it'll be now Fairfield's possession. 3-point lead, 42-39, 31.7 seconds to go in the game.
Logan McIntosh is center court. That's where they're going to go with it. They go, then they go back to Quentin. Now they go back to Logan. Down to 27 seconds. They haven't fouled. Back over to Friend. Now back right side to Smith. Smith back out. Now in the corner they go to Barrera. And Barrera gets the foul in the corner.
Cutter Clay is going to pick up that foul. Not much choice. They need to put that clock was clicking down. They'd already burned up 12 seconds.
And I'm surprised. Are you?
That they let it go that far before they fouled him? Absolutely.
19.9 seconds to go.
This would be a perfect spot for Caleb Barrera to continue his perfect free throw shooting on the evening. He's 2 for 2, make it 3 for 3.
And that now makes it a 2-possession game. That's a huge number there. 43-39. It's a 4-point spread.
Sam Cataneo is going to check back in. Offense, defense for Western.
Second foul shot in the air, and he hits it. 44-39 is quickly down the floor. Out off the left side. Owens for a 3-shot. Off the back, no good. And we'll get a push underneath. And that's got to go against Western.
That'll go against Mr. Haggie, and that will be his final foul of the evening.
"12 seconds to go. We'll walk the other way."
What a great career for Drew Haggie.
Nice.
5'11" senior.
Yeah. Nice ball player.
He's going to foul with 12 seconds to go in the game. going to the free throw line, it's going to be Mr. Brody Smith. Even the Fairfield players are giving a hand to Mr. Haggie. Or maybe they're just applauding because he's leaving the game.
Could be.
I'm going to give him sportsmanship on that one.
Brody Smith at the foul line now. He'll shoot 2. He can turn this into a 3-possession ball game if he hits both of them.
Brody Smith 1 for 2 from the free throw line on the evening. He has 12 points. He's going to miss the first.
And even with this one, it would remain a 2-possession game. He settles in at the foul line and a second foul shot. He misses that one as well. Back the other way we go with the basketball. Off the left side there, it's Janes. The shot up, no good. McIntosh on the rebound. Logan McIntosh. And they are going to call the foul. 2.1 seconds to go. And the Fairfield Lions are going to move on to a district championship game at Ohio University. 6 p.m. at the Convo against the number 1 seed, South Webster Jeeps. Logan McIntosh at the foul line. Settles in and hits, nope, misses the second. That one went far enough in, I thought it was in.
I was with you. His 9th and 10th attempts from the free throw line. Logan McIntosh has 15 points in the game. He is your leading scorer in the game. Checking in for Western, that's going to be Braden Jones, a 5'10" freshman. He's going to replace Mr. Cam Janes, 6'2" senior. Western fans give him a nice round of applause.
Doug Williams has had a nice team here. He's done a nice job with these kids. Second foul shot's good. That makes it 45-39. It's a 6-point ball game. And that's the final score. 45-39. 45-39. It is Fairfield knocking off Western. Fairfield to move on to the district championship game. And up next, it's the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. And, of course, in the midst of that, we'll have our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We will also talk to Coach Quentin Williams during that time, and we will be naming our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. And, Brett, I want you to look down below. I know you're busy, but I want you to look down. That's the way you're supposed to go through and shake hands.
Yes.
Good sportsmanship between Fairfield and Western. A hard-fought ball game, unlike what happened down at the Waverly Gym downtown earlier. This is the way basketball is supposed to be played in high school. Two good teams, a good game, and a bunch of good kids. But once again, it's the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show up next here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Final clearance sale on all remaining 2024 models in stock at Jerry Haig Motors. $8,000 off 24 Suburban or Tahoes with Chevy Loyalty. Or check out a 24 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab RST with $10,000 off with Chevy Loyalty. All 24 models priced to sell. Hurry in for the best selection. Trade-ins are welcome. No gimmicks or tricks added to the deal. So stop in at Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. I'm Steve Haig, and I want your business.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 77-acre multi-purpose farm near Peebles, Ohio, with 800 feet of frontage on Brush Creek, featuring a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath log home, full walkout basement and 2-car garage, plus several barns and outbuildings with fenced pasture. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
Nothing like the crack of a bat.
3, and it's a ground ball to the pitcher. They'll get the runner at second. Can they turn 2? They do.
C103 and 995 The Edge, along with Good Guys Radio TV baseball action is here.
And this is going to be knocked out, fly ball towards center field. It's going to hit the gap. That's going to bring Gallinger home and be good for a double for Holden.
Between regular season baseball and tournament season baseball action, we have it all for you, all for free.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Show joining me, head coach Quentin Williams with the Fairfield Lions. Coach, you said something as you came up there. That was a physical contest, was it not?
Yeah, like I told you, if there wasn't traveling, it probably would look like a football game in here on the court. So, very physical. I was proud of my kids for seeing it through, being resilient, playing through the contact, no way or one way or other, whether we made a mistake or not. I thought we did a really good job for the most part defensively tonight, and that's really where we won the game at.
Were you able to successfully run the game plan you wanted to?
No, not really, to be honest. Offensively, no. Their pressure and their how physical the refs let them play with their hands is very hard to get downhill and get anywhere. So. Defensively, yes, I thought for the most part we did a really good job other than the second half. We had some lapses there of what we were trying to do, especially to Haggie. But overall, when you hold a team under 40 points, you're going to give yourself a chance to win, and that's what we did.
Well, I liked especially what you did there at the end of the first half and at times there in the third quarter when you were able to sustain the lead with Logan McIntosh on the bench.
Yeah.
I thought that was critical to the ball game.
Yeah, he was in foul trouble a lot of the game, so he had to sit there for a while in the second and fourth quarter. So, like I said, proud of my kids for stepping up when they needed to. Griff did a really good job handling the ball tonight. So did Caleb Barrera. Stepped up, hit 2 big free throws there at the end, kind of put us up more than one possession. So, but more than anything, I just overall as a team, I thought everybody came in and gave a gutsy performance and very resilient. So I was really proud of them.
What was the difference? What was the difference in this ball game and when you played them back in the regular season?
Way more physical. One, but two, our defense was terrible the first time we played. It couldn't have been worse. I mean, it was very embarrassing to watch on film. We watched it on film, and we just knew if we knew the refs were going to last play when we seen them. So we knew we were going to have to buckle down and win the ball game on the defensive end and control the ball offensively and be strong with the ball and try to make good reads. And it was going to be a defensive battle. Who could have more grit was going to win the game, and who played more desperate. And I really challenged my kids to play desperate tonight. They have 7 seniors over there on the other end of the floor, and we don't. So a lot of times it's hard to assimilate that desperateness, but I thought my kids really wanted it tonight.
Well, and I thought you did an especially good job. Drew Hagee, a really nice player.
Yeah.
They've got other nice players as well, but I thought you did an especially good job. You kept him pretty frustrated tonight. I think that was probably the key to it.
It was. We were trying to get him off that three-point line. He loves to shoot that three. I think he made one tonight off of an offensive rebound. But other than that, I think he scored mainly, on layups or free throw line. We really didn't let him get a lot of shots, and that was kind of the game plan. And I just want to speak about him really quick because I got a lot of respect for him. I know his family really well. I know him really well. He's the epitome of what a high school basketball player is, and I really couldn't be more proud of him. This game was really hard for me to coach against him, to be honest. But I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of him and the career that he's had.
Well, and a good rivalry between he and your players, but between Western fans and the Fairfield fans before the game, you couldn't tell who was on which team. It was back and forth. Half Western was over here and half of Fairfield was over there. That all said, let's talk a little bit about South Webster. South Webster's a nice basketball team, much different than Western, probably different than any ball club you played all season, aren't they?
I'm trying to think of someone who'd probably be similar to them. They're a little bit similar to Unioto.
Probably,
that
yes,
we played.
big.
Fast. Got a big kid inside, obviously Roberts, but he more plays a guard. Going to be a little bit different. They're going to use their speed a little bit more against us. Try to. Probably not going to be as physical as Western is, but they will. I mean, they rely on their pressure. They're a really, really good team. There's a reason why they're ranked top in the state. But we ran into them last year, and they got the best of us by one possession. So we've been wanting them. So. My kids, we're going to be ready, and we're going to take it day by day here. We're going to enjoy it with each other. But, we'll come up with a game plan. We'll go out and see what we can do.
I think that's a good place to leave it. I think it's going to be a great ball game. I'm sure South Webster remembers last year.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be nice to be a stopper? Fairfield Lions Sunday, 6 p.m., OU Convo.
Yep, back at it. Here we go.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, appreciate it, Don. Thank you, guys.
Quentin Williams joins us here. Our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll be right back. The Willie & Son Trucking Postgame Show continues right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Step into your career at the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center on March 25th from 4 to 7 p.m. Tour our building, meet our expert instructors, and explore 12 hands-on programs designed for real-world success. High school guidance counselors will be available to assist you with enrollment and answer questions. Ohio Valley CTC provides hands-on career training while allowing students to participate in sports, take college classes, and enjoy the full high school experience. Enrollment is based on availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. Visit the Ohio Valley CTC on March 25th to see how we can help you pioneer your pathway.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club, where every bite pays off.
When you're hungry on your way to the game, from the game, or any other time of day, stop in for a great bite at the Leesburg Dairy Barn. Try the famous Lee's Burger, footlong conies, mac and cheese bites, peanut butter shaker, and more. Check out the full menu and order online at leesburgdairybarn.com or call ahead at 937-780-1011. Stop in for their $10 meal deal Monday to Thursday from 11 to 4. Soft serve is back in the Burg at Leesburg Dairy Barn. Open every day but Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Have you heard the roar of the lion?
No, I can't say that we have.
Well, allow me to give you a look into that sacred call.
Please, enlighten us.
The Fairfield Lions rally on the roar, instilling pride and hearts for generations to come.
You don't say.
I do say. From our excellence in sports to our prestige in academics, you couldn't find a prouder crowd.
The Lions must be unbelievable.
You've got that right. Fairfield's ever-expanding programs pave way for prime educational opportunities.
They truly are second to none.
You wouldn't be mistaken there.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Willie & Son Trucking Postgame Show. We certainly appreciate Quentin Williams coming up and after a tough-fought contest and very gracious the way he was very gracious, especially to Drew Hagee. He and his relationship, Drew Hagee with him and his respect for him, and of course the loss. But the bottom line, the Fairfield Lions are moving on, and now Brett Spencer is going to tell you individual team stats as to how it actually happened.
Thank you, Down Bowles. Final score, 45-39. Very, very hard-fought game, good competitive contest. You're going to listen to these stats, you're going to go, that doesn't sound like this kind of level of play at tournament, but it was just because of defense. So we're going to start off by looking at the Western Indians. Again, congratulations to them on a great season. The Western Indians came out and shot in that first quarter 3 for 13, 23% from the field, 0 for 3 from beyond the arc, and they found themselves trailing by 10 points at the first quarter break, 16-6. Fairfield on top. Second quarter, Western shot 3 for 6 from the field, 50%, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc, 33%. You'll notice these numbers are very low for the number of field goals taken, but that's just the way it turned out in this particular game. 6 for 19 in that first half overall for Western, 32% from the field, 1 for 6 from beyond the arc, 17%. That 10-point lead, they had cut it down to 5, 22-17. Fairfield still on top. In that third quarter, they went 1 for 7 from the field, 14%, 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. And that 5-point lead now jump back up to 7, 30-23. Fairfield still on top. Fourth quarter, 5 for 10 from the field, 50%, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, 60%. And they were overall in that second half, 6 for 17 from the field, 35%, 3 for 7 from beyond the arc, 43%. Overall in the game, 12 for 36, 33% from the field, 4 for 13 from beyond the arc, 31%. That final score, 45-39. Congratulations to the Fairfield Lions. From the free throw line, Western shot 2 for 5 in that first half, 40%, 7 for 14 in the second half, 50% overall, 9 for 19 from the free throw line, 47%. They had a total of 7 different players get in the scoring column. Sam Cataneo, he had 2 points. He also committed 1 foul. Landon Owens, he had 4 points, and he committed 3 fouls. Next we had Alex Sylvan. He had a total of 2 points on the evening. Cam Janes, young man's usually going to be in 12, 14 points tonight. He was held to 4 points, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He committed 2 fouls. We had Foster Davis, 6'1" junior. Foster Davis came in, scored 13 points in the fourth quarter on the strength of 3 3-pointers. And, wow, what a nice fourth quarter for Mr. Foster Davis. Again, 13 points. He committed a total of 2 fouls. And then you had Drew Hagee, young man I think everybody respects, even the opposing coaches, as you heard from Quentin Williams. 14 points. He's going to graduate as a senior this year, 5 for 11. He went 7 for 13 from the free throw line. He committed 5 fouls. He fouled out with 12 seconds to go. Now we'll look at our Fairfield Lions, victorious on the evening tonight. Congratulations to Fairfield. In that first quarter, they shot 5 for 12 from the field, 42%, 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, 57%. Again, 10-point lead, 16-6 at the first quarter break for Fairfield. Second quarter, Fairfield shot 2 for 7, 29% from the field, 2 for 6 from beyond the arc, 33%. Still pretty good shooting from beyond the arc overall in the first half. 7 for 19 from the field, 37%. 6 for 13 from beyond the arc, 46%. They had a 5-point lead at the halftime break, 22-17. That is Fairfield with the lead. Third quarter, nobody was really shooting very well. We talked about Western went 1 for 7. Well, Fairfield went 2 for 6, 33%, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc. And that 5-point lead was now up to 7, 30-23, going in that final stanza of the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter for Fairfield, they shot 2 for 5 from the field, 40%, 1 for 4 from beyond the arc, 25% overall, 4 for 11 in the second half, 36% from the field. Think about that, 11 field goal attempts in the entire second half, 4 for 11. In that from the field, 36%, 1 for 5 from beyond the arc, 20%. Overall in the game, 7 for 30 from the field, 23%. Western had taken 36 field goal attempts, but the difference was the three-point shooting by Fairfield, 7 for 18 overall in the game, 39% from the free throw line. Perfect in that first half, 2 for 2, 100%. Second half, they struggled a little bit, 13 for 22, 59% overall, 15 for 24. That would be 63% from the free throw line. Now, they had a total of 5 different players get in the scoring column. It was Caleb Barrera. He had 4 points. He went 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He also committed 4 fouls. Sounds like he's rolling 4s. 4 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 fouls. Quentin McIntosh, he had 4 points, went 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He committed 2 fouls. Griffin Friend, another nice game. He averages 11.4 tonight. He had 9. He went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He committed 2 fouls. Brody Smith, who averages 17 points a game tonight, he had 12, went 1 for 4 from the free throw line. He committed 3 fouls. Then Mr. Logan McIntosh, he averages 14 points. Well, they needed him to exceed that average on the season. He did. 16 points tonight, 7 for 10 from the free throw line, committed 4 fouls, and did a nice job not only altering many shots down in the paint, but also did a nice job bringing that ball over half court and getting this offense started on several occasions. So it was a nice game by Mr. Logan McIntosh.
Did I hear you correctly? 11 field goals?
Yes.
11 field goal attempts?
Yes.
That's a bizarre number, you know.
4 for 11. But you think about that. We saw some turnovers. We saw great defense. We saw deflections. We saw blocked shots. And all of a sudden you look at the stats at the end and you think, well, it can't be true, but it was.
Well, and that's from the winning team.
Yes.
That's the bizarre part. And so you have to think, without looking at the score, you have to think, wow, that must mean must mean they were all 5-point shots or something, right?
Down on the pregame show, you were emphasizing how Fairfield emphasizes defense, and that's exactly what they did in this game. So you called it from the pregame. That's exactly how this game turned out.
And that's the way I don't have a crystal ball. If I do, it's very cloudy. But that's also you have to way you look at the game Sunday. It's going to be South Webster trying to force their offense down Fairfield's defensive throat, and I like Fairfield in the ball game. You heard people in the ACRMC coaches comment show. Quentin was talking about they met at the same location last year. It was a one-possession game. I said this earlier today in pregame report. I liked Fairfield tonight. I like Fairfield. Is it an easy game? You said it earlier. You liked either one of these teams against.
Yeah.
Both these teams work harder, and that's not a criticism. These are, blue-collar teams versus South Webster,
right.
Maybe.
Well, Mr. Roberts, who is just a phenomenal player, 6'8", he spends a lot of time out beyond the three-point line, so he doesn't go down in the paint very much. They've got two different players, Quentin McIntosh or Logan McIntosh, and go out and match up with him.
It negates his size.
It negates his size, but I think they can challenge even the three-point shots. But then what we talked about, maybe the difference in that first game against White Oak was the guard play for who they play?
White Oak.
Thank you. No, White Oak against
South
Jeeps,
Webster.
South Webster Jeeps. South Webster Jeeps. There was their
It's
guard
been a
play.
long day,
it's been a
Brett.
long day. But it was their guard play that made the difference in that game. I think easily Fairfield could match up in guard play with them.
I think so. Oh, it's going to be fun, folks. Sorry to say, you'll probably hear it on our sister station. You hear the wrap-up. Eastern bows out tonight. White Oak bows out tonight, but we got Fairfield moving on. Fairfield will play at 6 p.m. on Sunday at the Convocation Center at Ohio University. It's now time to name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. And no, it can't be Jay Money, no matter how much we'd like to do that.
That's the most popular award. He would go
Yes.
to him hands down, no doubt about it. And such a humble young man and a talented young man. But you heard, if you listened last Thursday, in fact, I was accused of being dramatic, I think was what Mr. Hildebrand said to me. But there's not much drama in this one. Who's going to be your Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union? Dramatic. Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union. It's going to be Logan McIntosh, 16 points, 7 for 10 from the free throw line. Got a little foul trouble, but he did a nice job. Good headsy play out there. And he altered many, many shots, as did Quentin McIntosh as well, down in the paint, but also ran the offense. Oftentimes, Don and I both talked about kind of surprising to see that kind of player bring the ball over half court and starting the offense, but that's exactly what Logan McIntosh did. Congratulations to Mr. Logan McIntosh. He is your Snappy Tomato Pizza and Seaman and West Union player of the game.
Join us tomorrow night. North Adams versus Rock Hill and Peebles versus Huntington from Jackson High School. It'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components. And then on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge. At about 7 p.m., it'll be Fayetteville versus Cincinnati College Prep, followed by Manchester versus Racine Southern from this high school here in Waverly. Once again, that North Adams and Peebles games start at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Please join us for those. Special thanks to Sarah Rigdon for producing our ball game. Our executive producer, director of our TV broadcast, Mr. Brandon Rigdon. And once again, the final score tonight, it was White Oak losing to South Webster, 70-34. Then it was Fairfield winning over Western, 45-39. Logan McIntosh, our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. And they move on again to play at 6 p.m. on Sunday from Ohio University, the Convocation Center. For Mr. Brett Spencer, the guy that fills in and carries me through the entire broadcast, I'm Don Bowles, wishing you a pleasant good evening from Waverly High School here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.